Welcome to Master the Fun, and today we are in Guild Wars 2, and this is part of our series as far as Wizard's Vault events and missions or quests, whatever you want to call them, challenges that we'd like to do, let's say, quickly. And today we're going to cover the fast events that I mentioned in prior in part 3, I believe. So we're here in the Auric Basin. And I believe you need Path of Fire to have purchased that to have access to this. But if you do, I mean, there's this massive treasure in this particular zone. And as you can see here ahead of us, it hasn't activated yet. It will in 1 minute. Our events, these like little mini games or mini events that we'll be able to access. And as you can see here from the upper right side here, it tells you the Mordrum Breach. This is before the meta event, which is actually the Assault. The meta event will be called the Assault. The Breach is like this 10 or 12 minute period before the actual meta event starts, which is the Assault, where I have another video on that also, where you can get your 27 chests there. But anyway, as you can see here, we have about 30 seconds before these mini events starts. There'll be there should be a knight here, one of those glowy knights popping up. And what these mini events do is they give you the opportunity, if you win it, you get the opportunity to have access to one of those, let's say like armors, you know, knights, where you can don this knight's armor. And you can also take it off, because my objective is not getting the armor, but actually just doing the events to complete the 10 events for the weekly. As you can see up there on the upper right corner, it's in our focus. So here they go. Here we go. They've popped up. We have 15 minutes to do it. And as you can see, the north, west, and south have 6. They say 0 of 6. And the east only 3, but we won't worry about that because we're only interested in the north, west, or south. And we are in the north right now. So we'll jump in. We'll press E to enter. And oh right, it'll actually start in 1 minute and 40 seconds. So, but then once they do start, as soon as they end, there's only about a 20-second break between each of the 6 challenges, as they're called.
Our blade is your blade.
So this will be helpful for us for our weeklies. And as you can see there, close by, there's another another event, and these are all helpful to get us closer to the weekly 10 events for the Wizard's Vault, which gives us some good. Okay, there we go. So we're in. It started. At least the entry started. We still have to wait the minute, but actually we can get in, jump in. Now, another tip here is you don't actually have to do anything. Once you jump in, you've basically gotten credit for the event. You will have to wait till somebody beats it, and it's possible that you're all alone, because once all these other guys get their armors, if that's their objective, then they might not come back. And if they don't come back and you're alone, you'll have to do it. So here, the objective is to kick one of the mini mushrooms into, let's say, the king mushroom, which you'll see when the event starts. It'll pop up. But with so many people here, literally we don't have to do anything. Here are the armors, which you'll be able to get if you do win it. So it'll start in 5 seconds, and then you'll see there the 10 events. It'll be applied to our 10 events, and you'll just see how it works. So here they are. The big mushroom, let's say you can kick it. Your hotbar options will change just for the mini event. And aside from number 1, I'm not even sure what the other 2 do. I think that they have a stun, so you can kick it without them moving around. There, see, I just kicked one. Of course, the mushroom's over there now. He'll disappear after he gets hit. So it's done. Somebody's got all 3, and then we'll zap out. And as you can see there, it'll say the next challenge begins in 20 seconds. And it's been added to our complete 3 events and also complete 10 events. So we're getting two for 1 here. You can jump in already because it'll start in about 5 seconds. Like I said, it's very quick, so you just turn around and jump in for the next one. And there it is, popped up, and it'll go again. So this is basically the way to do it. So I'll show you all 6, but you feel free to fast forward, and I'll show the weekly Wizard's Vault advancement as they get finished. As you can see, there's already 1 there I can claim because the 3 events are done. So that's our daily, and the weekly we still got a ways to go. We still have 7 events, but we still have 4 more to do here on these mini game events. And as you can see in the clock below, we started, I believe it was at 11:47. So it's already 11:49. See, because like I said, they only take maybe a minute. And the timer, there's a maximum limit. There's only 1 minute, as you can see there. So even if you don't do anything, it'll let's say fail after a minute if nobody wins. Now that's a question I'm not sure of. If no one wins, will you still get credit for the event? I think so. I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess yes. But anyway, it's done now. So we finished this one. It got finished way fast. So we'll get teleported out. And like I said, this could possibly be done since they're only a minute each, that would be 6 minutes plus the 20-second interval. That would be about, what, 7 minutes total? But it's actually a lot faster because when you get a lot of people in there, they'll finish it faster than, let's say, 30 seconds. So you could potentially be done with this in like 4 or 5 minutes. So yeah, you can see there's less people now. I'll eat this because it's you get some slight bonuses. And there they popped up. So we might actually have to do this one this time because I only see 1 other person in here. So yeah, we'll kick that in there. So we each have 1. You don't even have to be that accurate as far as standing in front of it. And we got 2. I'll see if I can get the 3rd one. Oh, I missed. Bang, 3. Okay, so I won it this time. Again, in less than a minute, just on the last second. And that's 4 out of 6. So as you can see there in the upper corner, we're already at 50% of our weekly events, 5 out of 10. So here's the champion armor. So the enchanted armors, I'll just take it off and then go in again. As a normal, and then we'll go again. And there it is, it starts again. We pop out, and we have 2 left. So maybe we'll fast forward this, so you can see the end results as far as us having done all 6 and how long it takes. As you can see on the clock below, it's already 11:52. So if we started at 47, we've been here just 5 minutes and we're already 5 events done. So like I said, it takes about a minute, including the 20-second interval between each, 25-second, I believe. So as you can see there, 5 of 6. And the assault begins in 6 minutes, which will be a whole other a whole other video which I've actually done as far as the chests go in that meta event, so you can check that out. I'll try to put a link at the end for that. And it's done. 6 out of 6. Done a lot faster. The clock says 11:53, which means we've done it in 6 minutes. 6 events, 6 minutes. And that's probably the fastest events that I can think of in that amount of time. I don't think there's exists anywhere else. I could be wrong. If so, if you know any, leave a comment in the comments below, or leave the event name, and then maybe I'll check it out. Maybe I'll even do a video on it to have another option that, you know, doesn't require purchasing an extra game pack like in base game. I'll probably have a look at that myself. So as you can see here, we got 7 out of 10 in the Wizard's Vault in the weeklies. So anyway, I hope that was helpful. Leave a comment below. Again, it's free to like and subscribe, so click that subscribe and like button. It is helpful, and we'll see you soon. Question everything, live free, God bless, have fun. Cheers.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este es para vosotros. ¡Sí!